Hey, I'm Dr. Scott Silverii with Five Stones Church at our new home in Midlothian, Texas. And God is so good. We have been working all day. Last Sunday was our first service, December 10th, and next Sunday we're getting things kind of rewired and reconfigured. But let me tell you, it has been an incredible day of getting things done. After our team went home for supper, and I'm locking up, and I just sat here. And I just started to think back to the promises of God. Over 2 years ago, we told my wife Leah and I that when we planted our first church, that in our second year, He'd give us a new home. And here we are almost to the day, 2 years later, that we're in our new home. The Lord promised us that the Midlothian, Texas area would be our territory to claim. And this is where our new home has been located. It's right in the heart of Midlothian, Texas. God moves in powerful ways. But sometimes He whispers those promises. I think that's where we miss the encounter with God, is that it's in the soft whispers when you're willing to be quiet and listen. And then wait and stand in faith. You know, I'll tell you, it hasn't been easy. When this year started, 2023, and I'm like, well, Lord, it's the second year. Where's our new home? And as we started to feel squeezed in the location that we were, and I started like, well, is He going to come through? Because officially January 1st was the beginning of the second year, in the second year. Now, I didn't know He was going to wait until December of the year, but it's still the second year. You see, that was because I put my own expectations in the front of God's promises. And His timing, as always, is perfect. Last Sunday was our first service, and it was absolutely amazing. It was beautiful. It was beautiful because the promise of God, the prophetic promise of God, manifested in the real, in this new home in Midlothian, Texas. Last Sunday was beautiful because a body of believers and our faith family and new friends came to celebrate. It's good to see the promises of God manifested in the real. And this building could be any building anywhere on this planet, but it's right here where God said it would be. You see, that's what I want to challenge you in your life, is to listen for that small, still voice. Listen to the promises of God, and then cling to them, hold on to them, have faith in them. It doesn't matter how long it takes. God's word, God's promises never expire. I want to encourage you to stand strong on the word of the Lord. Stand in faith and belief that word is strong and that God will deliver. It may not look like what you want or what you expect, but He does deliver. So after our team went home, after a day of just hustling and getting things done, and I get to sit here on this platform with this podium and it just starts to hit. Like, this is what God told me over 2 years ago. He didn't tell me where, this particular address, 800 Silken Crossing, if you're curious. And He didn't tell me when, but He told me what. So I've stood on that what for over 2 years. And in our second year, the Lord provided, and provided wonderfully, abundantly, as only the Lord can do. And God will do the same thing for you if you're just willing to stand in faith and believe that His word is good. So I want to invite you, if you're in the Ellis County area, the region, South Dallas area, to come and visit us. Come and see the good things that God has done and that God's doing. This is a warehouse for revival. This is a warehouse for the spiritual movement of God. So we invite you to come to this house of miracles and let us get to know you and start serving the Lord together and just walking out the goodness of God in the spiritual, supernatural way. So you'll also see it in the natural, tangible way. That God's good. So We can't wait to meet you. And God bless you.